Welcome back to a new video. So this was a session I did on Friday, and I was really expecting nothing heavy or really that good to happen because my low back was extremely sore from attempting that 300 kilograms yesterday in the deadlift. Nothing was hurt, but obviously just the muscular and neurological fatigue from that I thought would be too much for my training today. But I decided to do some powers, and honestly I was going to be happy if I just did 90. And I was doing these with no straps, which makes them a little bit harder for me. It took me a while to get motivated to train on this day, but once I was going, you see here, I'm like, I have that extra energy. And it's weird because I don't feel good, and I don't think I really should have, but I was able to do a power with 100 and kind of doing the Iranian power, but still powering 100, which is always nice to do in the snatch, especially without straps, because I typically just do them with them because it makes it a little bit easier. Then moved on to doing some power clean push presses. Took big jumps with weights like I did today, and by this point I was awake and feeling good and pleasantly surprised that these were moving fine. And based on how this 102 felt, I was like, I'm going to jump right to 125, and it actually felt pretty easy, which is weird, but I'm not going to question it, and I'm just going to keep kind of rolling and rocking with it. And hopefully, as I get more comfortable with push presses again, because I haven't done them too much in the last couple of weeks, I can be more consistent with this 125 or start doing it more and then push a little bit above it, because my best ever is still 130. So I think I potentially can get a little bit more than that pretty quickly, or pretty soon I should say. And then this was the true experiment of the day, was some beltless back squats. I was trying to stay super upright, and because my back was sore, I knew as soon as I pitched over I was ready just to throw the bar off, but I didn't have any discomfort, any even like feeling of the soreness. It was really bizarre. Like, they felt really like technically good squats, which is really bizarre for me because squats are, not an intuitive movement a lot of the time, especially if I'm sore. But as you saw there, I was able to get up to 405, which is, I think, the heaviest beltless one I've done since my hip, since I've been using my belt a lot, which is nice because I'm going to get back to doing more beltless squats particularly, and maybe even clean jerks, but particularly with squats because it's nice. I feel like that's where you can develop a lot of extra strength, and then once you use the belt, you kind of get more of a boost from it than using the belt all the time. I don't think it's necessarily bad to depend on the belt, but I think it's good, and it's easier to just not have a belt on when you're training, especially for a session where you're not going to a super maximal weight. But extremely happy with how this session went. The next session probably be a heavy one. Kind of depends how I'm feeling once I get warming up, but I'm going to be going to the actual gym to train. So I would like to do some squat volume, and I'll probably start favoring back squats more than front squats, because I'll be able to do more repetitions and just do them more frequently than front squats without being depressed because I'm weak at them. But I do want to kind of mix them in, so we'll see how I'm feeling. But honestly, I'm really surprised that the session went how it did, especially with how sore my back was, particularly my lower back. But maybe the 300 kilogram deadlift attempt pulled everything in my back into the correct position. So then all the pain, or I just not even like describe it as pain, but like the quick pump that I would get in the right side of my low back dissipates. Maybe not. Maybe I just need the 300 kilogram chiropractic adjustment, but I guess we'll find out in the upcoming days. But happy with how that session went. Definitely want to be hitting some more volume in the next one, at least for squats, maybe for some pulls as well. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'll talk to you in the next video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.